Hey guys, it's Cleshawn. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be doing a styling challenge based on European style. So my friend Bri and I decided to do a styling challenge. She is a fellow YouTuber and her channel is all about embracing French style. And since on my channel I discussed finding your personal style with a Scandi twist, we thought it would be great to do a collab where we do a styling challenge based on French fashion and Scandi fashion. So Bri and I decided to pick 4 occasions and style the occasion according to how a Scandinavian person would wear it or how a French person would wear it. So if you're new here, I actually live in Sweden. You can tell by my accent that I am American, but I've been living here for a few years now. And I live in the south of Sweden and it's right across the bridge from Denmark, so I have access to both countries and I'm regularly in both countries experiencing life on both sides of the bridge. So a bit about Bri. She is someone who I just personally just like enjoy. She is just so sweet and so knowledgeable and she creates amazing content. Like I mentioned earlier, her channel focuses on French inspired fashion as well as secondhand style, and she is a genius when it comes to finding some gems in secondhand stores. So definitely give her channel a follow and of course watch her version of this video. Before we get into the styling, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to hit that subscribe button and to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So we chose 4 occasions to style for. The first being night out. The second is a cafe slash fika look. If you know anything about fika, then you know, kudos to you. The third occasion is a work outfit and the 4th occasion is a museum visit. So we were very excited about picking these looks. I tried to think about, you know, what are the things that I get into living here in Europe. And so these 4 occasions are something that I'm always dressing for, so it should be easy enough for me to style. So behind me, I have the items that I picked out. I'm just going to go through them one by one, tell you why I chose it, show you how it looks, and then we'll just take it from there. Just a quick note, for the styling challenge, we are styling clothes in a Scandi or French way, but our interpretation. And I think that that is very important to note because on my channel, I focus on how to find your personal style. And I know what my personal style is. It is classic with a twist. So I love classic sort of outfits, but elements that are just a little bit different. You know, maybe it's the size, it's a stitch, it's a color, something about that, that classic piece has a twist. So that's my personal style. So when I am out and about living my life here in Sweden and I'm, you know, getting inspired by the folk here, I am of course naturally taking that in, but I still have my own personal style. So you will see my interpretation of Scandi style. Thought I should point that out because we don't just follow here, you know, we are setting our own trends. We follow our own trends. Alrighty, so I just got this for fall. It's been on my list since spring. If you did not watch my spring haul, I will link that above. So in my spring haul video, I was saying that I wanted a black blazer dress. So this has been on the list since earlier this year and I finally got one. And even better, it's in black leather. I mean, sometimes if you're patient, the things that you want will just come to you. I truly, honestly believe that. Anywho, black leather dress. This is a basic. This is going to be in my wardrobe forever. This is a perfect look for a night out, a Scandi inspired night out. And I'm going to pair this with some white pumps. It's going to be really fun. My next outfit is for the sort of cafe or fika look. So I'll tell you a little bit about fika. Fika is a very unique Swedish, it's not unique to be honest. What's unique is that they have a word for it. Side note, anywho, fika is basically this concept of, it's like a coffee break. That's like in its simplest terms, a coffee break. But you go to fika, it's also a verb, with your friends, with your colleagues. You will have a fika on, you know, as a date. It's an easier way to like sort of like meet someone without the pressure. So yeah, you just go to a place, you have a coffee and a pastry. You have fika pause, so a fika break at work as well. You have 2 of those in a day. cafe, so it's definitely a part of life here in Sweden. It is a cafe look, but since I am discussing the Scandi vibe, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a fika look. Yes. These jeans, if you've watched, you know, my last 5 videos, I think I probably talked about these jeans in each one of those videos. These are a pair of nudie jeans. These are my trusty jeans. These are actually from a Swedish brand, and they are a sustainable or conscious brand. So these jeans are great. They are just perfect fit. They pair well with everything, so I honestly wear the crap out of these. I wanted to pair these jeans with my long sweater dress vest that I got from H&M earlier this year. This is also from their Conscious line. I wanted to have a very exaggerated silhouette with this outfit, so I knew I was going to pair these two things together, but I am not done. So I wanted to have a little bit of color, so I'm going to wear my orange crop top sports bra underneath, and then I'm going to top it off with my trusty wool navy blazer. This is also a heavy hitter on this channel. And then I decided to wear my Air Force Ones as well. Air Force Ones, they are a Swedish staple. Even though other shoes have taken over in popularity, and Air Force One is such a Swedish classic. Like, you'll still see so many people in Air Force Ones. And to be honest, that is also a sort of urban staple. So it's a perfect pairing for me with my upbringing and my personal style being influenced by the Swedish style. So yeah. That's going to be a fun outfit to put on. So I bought a new suit for fall. It's been on my list. I'm still in the market for a secondhand men's suit. More on that later. But yeah, I picked up this brown suit from Arquette, and I am in love. I've already styled it with virtually everything in my closet, and it just blends seamlessly with my wardrobe. So I knew I wanted to definitely use this suit for this video because it is such a Scandi basic, a 2-piece suit, a bit oversized, but still a little bit tailored. And I wanted to pair it with a t-shirt. So, you know, a white t-shirt is a Cleshawn staple, but this is also a basic. So I wanted to put these together, and I'm gonna put this on with my Air Force One. The next outfit is this museum look. You can see here, there's a lot going on. For the museum, usually the way I see people dress at museum is a bit smart, and you know, the British smart, like is sort of like professional, dressy, you know, sort of smart, and like quirky or creative. I don't really see people like dressed up, super dressed up, or dressed down, you know, so it's a bit more fun. So I knew I wanted to play with prints, so I paired these items together, but in order to sort of minimize the craziness of the prints, I decided to stay in like one colorway, or rather 2 colorways. I knew I wanted to wear this skirt for the museum look. It is a classic skirt in my wardrobe. I wear this skirt with everything. It's also a heavy hitter on this channel. It has a very fun artistic print, so I knew it would just work well to style. I decided to add my sort of like, it's like a Hawaiian type print shirt that I got earlier this year. Super cozy, but since it's cold, we need to layer, so I got my leopard turtleneck to wear underneath. This is a really fun outfit, and this one is a bit more Danish inspired. Let me talk a little bit more about that. So the differences I see between like Swedish style and Danish style are that in Sweden, I think they're a bit more like classic, a little bit more traditional minimalist. Like, I think that whole minimalist, Swedish minimalism in both fashion and interiors were trending for years. I mean, it's still trending, but obviously I think it's kind of gone down a bit. So you have these like blacks, whites, neutrals. These things, they're still very prominent here in Sweden. You are starting to see a bit more color, a bit more print, but I really do think that that is sort of that Swedish style. Whereas the Danes, and I specifically speak about Copenhageners, I don't know what they do in the rest of Denmark, I gotta be honest. But when you go to Copenhagen, you are going to see an explosion of color, an explosion of prints, quirky like style silhouettes, super oversized kicks, you know, sneakers, and then of course you will see people dressed up as well, but it's not so prissy, it's not so like over sexualized. If some girl is wearing, you know, maybe a crop top that's fitted, she's gonna have on some like super oversized pants. So these are like the things that I see, and it's just the style in both of these regions are really, really just cool and beautiful to look at. And it's such a nice space to sort of be in and to be inspired in and influenced by. It's easy to kind of lump the Nordic countries together, especially Sweden and Denmark, but they are unique. They really are unique. And me being on the border, I really see the difference between the countries. You know, people are different, so there will be some outliers, but what I will say, and I've been saying this since my very first time visiting Sweden, just about, there is a bit of monotony here. You know, there's people sort of dress the same. I really truly feel like, especially in Sweden and Denmark too, from what I've seen, you know, there's maybe like 5 ways of dressing, and you know, you just pick a lane and you just stay on that lane. Whereas in the States, there's really more of an individualism, you know, at play when it comes to styling. And I think in this day and age, when we have all these influencers, it's easy to just sort of like, it doesn't matter where you live, you'll just follow these influencers from wherever. But I do think that we are a bit more unique in the States. So it's interesting to be here and just see, you know, the same 5 girls on every other block. I know that sounds bad, but what I will say is that since there is not so much like diversity in style, a lot of people are stylish. So when you walk down the street, everyone's going to be dressed nicely. So that's also just very like inspiring. You don't really see a lot of sloppiness here. Seriously, you just walk down the street and everyone is just looking really good. Okay, so this first outfit is for a night out. I am wearing my black leather dress with my white pumps, and I wanted to leave night out pretty broad because I don't see so much of a uniform here depending on the occasion. It really just depends on your personal style. It's more like a bit like a casual, but like elevated casual is typically what I see. I wanted to pick a night out look that I could wear to the opera, to go get drinks with the girls, and also to go out on a date, and this black leather dress fits the bill. So I wanted to add a bit more pizzazz to the outfit with like gold chunky jewelry. Before there was the trend of more like minimalist jewelry, but now we're in chunky jewelry, so I think these elements complement this dress well. So this outfit is for the fika / cafe look. So typically when you're picking an outfit, you want something that is like casual but professional, bit dressy, but then also fun. I mean, it's crazy. You just never know what's going to happen when you go to the fika, so you want to make sure that you are dressed for sort of any occasion. So for this outfit, I definitely just wanted to have a little bit more fun, but I wanted it to be sort of a Cleshawn uniform. So I have on my trusted wool blazer, and I have on a very exaggerated sweater vest dress. I use it both as a dress and as a vest because it is a little bit see-through, so it is the perfect layering piece. I wanted to have a little bit of fun, so I put the orange crop top on underneath just to have a little peekaboo action, peekaboo color. And I have on my trusty jeans, great for, you know, cold weather, but also just adds a element of casualness to the outfit. And I paired this look with my Air Force Ones. If I wanted to dress this outfit up a little bit more, I would swap out my Air Force Ones for my Acne camel boots. Definitely a great addition to this outfit. So this outfit I would wear to work. I'm wearing my new brown suit with a white short sleeve t-shirt and black chunky leather boots. So working culture in Scandinavia is a bit more casual, not so hierarchical, so it's definitely way more chill, and that is reflected in the attire that one would wear to work. People tend to dress more business casual in an office setting, but you know, people will still be wearing sneakers all the time. You will see flats, you will see the occasional heel wearer, but for the most part people are dressing casually. Chunky boots are just something you're gonna see all the time both in Sweden and Denmark. So I knew with this outfit I wanted to wear my chunky boots with this suit. I would also style this suit with my Air Force Ones, but my first choice would be the chunky boots. Another way to wear this would be to just omit the t-shirt altogether, but again, you really have to layer here because of the weather. So this is my interpretation of what a Scandi girl would wear to the office. So this lovely outfit is what I would wear to the museum. It is what I think a Scandi girl would wear. I am having a bit of a culture clash. Not really. Well, actually I am having a bit of a culture clash, but that's another video for another day. I'm having a bit of a print clash, and I wanted to just have fun. I wanted to be more creative with this outfit, yet a little bit casual. So I paired this outfit with my Air Force Ones. Typically when I go to the museum, I don't see people dressed up, nor do I see them dressed down. There's just this happy medium of casual, creative, cool outfits, and so that's why I put this bad boy together. I paired it with my Air Force Ones because I wanted to be very comfortable on my feet. Also, you know, people here are wearing sneakers. If you come, you will see folks in sneakers, flats, just comfortable shoes, and I believe it's because, you know, there are a bunch of cobblestone streets here. Everyone's on their bike. No one has time to be in heels. Here, fashion is really about looking good, but very practical. You won't see so many impractical clothes here. I mean, of course, you will see the occasional person and you're like, what the hell you got on? But for the most part, people are very practical. That's been my approach with styling all of the outfits. Keeping it cute, but also keeping it 100. Keeping it proper and practical, because the one thing that's not cute is not being comfortable, because it shows. Alright, so I had so much fun filming this video and creating these outfits for this challenge. Let me know if you want me to style more outfits for certain occasions. I would actually love to do that. So drop some comments below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Alright guys, I'm gonna jump off this camera and read a book. Thanks for watching. Bye.